got ears, I got rants. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, according to this, there are only 4 things that could kill Superman. Kryptonite, Lex Luthor's genius, a punch from Doomsday, and what does that say there? Oh yeah, Smallville. There seems to be this wackadoo opinion being passed amongst people, not people, Smallville fanboys, that Tom Welling is a good Superman. And you'll see a similar opinion being passed by the people on IMDb. Again, not people, IMDb users. That Tom Welling would be a good Superman for the big screen. Oh, God damn it. Hit myself a little hard there. But can you blame me? Okay, back to normal. I suppose the biggest jeeve I have with the whole idea of Tom Welling being Superman is that he kind of reminds me of my grade 10 high school crush, which is not a bad thing. I would prefer if men that don't look like teenage girls take the helm as the Man of Steel. I would prefer it if someone who had acting ability took the helm as the Man of Steel. I would prefer it if someone who was not indecisive and was strong-minded took the helm as the Man of Steel. I would prefer it if someone who was not outmuscled by their little female cousin took the helm as the Man of Steel. And finally, I would prefer it if someone who had the ability to play the Man of Steel took the helm as the Man of Steel. But that's enough of that. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of my review. I think the biggest problem I have with Smallville is this arrested development, refuse to grow up type mentality that the producers are forcing on Superman just to milk the show for everything that it's worth. I mean, this show is in its 10th season already. Superman is near his 30s, but they won't let him grow up, and that's what pisses me off. I mean, don't get me wrong. I grew up in an Italian family. I was born to believe you're not an adult until you're 30. But Superman, though born on Krypton, grew up as an American. I know I'm being a little bit stereotypical, but Americans move out of their house when they're 18. You know, an American parent is overprotective of their kid 5 minutes before they turn 18, but the moment they turn that age, get your grown ass out of my house. And I would have loved to see that on Smallville. I really would. They made him into a 25-year-old Superboy. And this is the problem with Welling. He's not accustomed to playing the Superman. He does not possess the attributes of someone that, when I see a woman standing behind him, I get a sense that those big shoulders are going to protect her. That's when I want to see my Superman. That's the kind of Superman that we need to see in the big screen. The kind of charisma, the kind of power and presence that Reeve had. I mean, with Welling, you know, I think Lena Lang could probably take a beating better than that little wuss. I mean, if you take away his powers, she'd probably take a punch better than him. That's not Superman. Superman is not defined by his powers. That scene in Superman 2 where he gets the shit beaten out of him after losing his powers really pissed me off. That's not Superman. His powers do not make him tough and strong. They're just a means of achieving his ends. Behind his powers, he should still come off as tough and willing to strive for what's right. When I look at Welling's eyes, I don't see a tough guy. I see a wimp with a gun, or in this case, the gun being superpowers. Behind those powers, he's not strong. But what really puts salt in the wound when I see these posts is the very, very serious, dedicated overtone. I see it again and again and again, every second post. And the way they type their posts is as if Tom Welling is the only man, out of all the men that exist on this planet, that could be Superman. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? They say that directly in every post. Yeah, Tom Welling is the only man that can play Superman. No, I'm not going to slap myself again. I'm not going to go through that pain. But it's deeper than that. The biggest problem with Tom Welling playing Superman, and it's not just the fact that he's not going to do a good job. It's the fact that this movie has to branch away from old Superman continuities. Not only in the technical plotting and actual continuity, but in tone and atmosphere. Let me try to explain what I'm saying here. The biggest problem with Superman Returns is that it was essentially a love letter to Richard Donner. Okay? Kevin Spacey channeled Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor was the main villain again. There was the replacement for Miss Teschmacher, her name escapes me. Oh yeah, the kitty bitch. It doesn't work. To go down that route again and hire old actors, I know it doesn't mean that the film will technically follow Smallville continuity, but it'll still feel that way. We don't want to go down this road again. Oh, by the way, I meant to say that Kevin Spacey was channeling Gene Hackman. Whoops. Now, don't get me wrong. Lex Luthor, and I mean the actual Lex Luthor, not Mr. Schmucker. The actual CEO, well-developed, interesting, sinister, menacing, Machiavellian Luthor has to be in the film next to the physical. Okay? Don't give me that he's been in every Superman film. That guy is not Luthor. He's funny, he's interesting, but he's not Luthor. But I'm sidestepping here. Every element, motif, storytelling device, aspect of atmosphere, and blah, 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 has to be fresh. We want Superman revived into a brand new template. I don't want any look, any acting style. I don't want even the facial expressions to be the same. It has to be fresh and new. Please. We want a good Superman film. We finally have a chance to branch away from old Donner continuity, to make something brand new and fresh. Let's capitalize on that chance and make a damn good, kick-ass Superman movie with an interesting physical threat with great action, a sinister, interesting Luthor, and a well-characterized Man of Steel, played by a man that can play the Man of Steel. That's all I ask. Well, I am TheReccher. Over and out.